Hey y'all, my name is Morgan Jones, and today I'll be talking about equine fescue toxicosis. So, what is equine fescue toxicosis? It is a condition that affects both broodmares and foals during the third trimester and during birth, also known as parturition. It is caused by the mare ingesting tall fescue. Now, tall fescue isn't the true cause of equine fescue toxicosis. It is actually the endophyte that grows symbiotically with the tall fescue. So endophyte, what does that mean? Endophyte, also known as Acromonimum coenophyllum, is a fungus that grows, as I said before, symbiotically with plants such as tall fescue. This fungus produces alkaloids, which is beneficial for the plant because it provides insect resistance. These alkaloids can be detrimental to animals that ingest it, though, such as cattle and horses. These alkaloids provide an excess release of dopamine, which in turn decreases the amount of prolactin and progesterone produced. This severely affects the reproductive system in the broodmare and can lead to prolonged gestation. Now, why is prolonged gestation a problem? Prolonged gestation is a problem because the foal continuously grows, as I'm sure you know, in the mare while it is inside of the mare. Well, this can lead to dystocia. So, after dystocia, if the foal makes it through, there can be a continuation of problems because of tall fescue toxicosis, such as red bag. Red bag is when the placenta is detached from the uterus prematurely and the foal is no longer connected through circulation by the mare. So this is a problem because if there's no circulation, there's no oxygen. So when the foal is born in the red bag, you have to immediately rush and get the foal out of the placenta or the foal will die because of the lack of oxygen. If not broken through quickly, the foal will suffocate. So, if you break through the red bag, if you get through dystocia, there also can be another problem, such as the lack of production of milk. Why is there a lack of production of milk? Because the mother has decreased prolactin because of the excess production of dopamine. So, how can we prevent and treat this condition? Well, prevention is key to this condition, as we don't want any of this to happen. But, so how do we prevent it? If you have a pasture with tall fescue, remove the broodmare from the pasture at least 60 to 90 days before foaling. So that is the primary thing to do. If you cannot do that, then you need to eliminate the endophyte infected fescue by diversifying the pasture with other forages, which can be an extremely long process. So it takes a couple years to diversify the pasture if you know you're going to raise broodmares. But if you absolutely cannot remove the broodmare from the pasture and you cannot diversify the pasture, there is a miracle drug that is known as domperidone. Domperidone inhibits the prevention of the release of prolactin. So, prolactin is produced, milk is produced, but the domperidone has to be given at least 2 weeks before parturition. So you can't just when the mare is giving birth give domperidone. This has to be planned also. So why is this condition important to me? Well, I think it's very important to know what's in your pasture and to know what each grass or legume can cause. What are the benefits? What are the negatives? Also, I think it's important to know the diet of mares and foals. So, thank you so much for listening, and I hope you have a great day.